Hello everybody! Salty Sweet Ren here, and welcome back to another episode of the Sims 3 Create Your Cat series! This might be the latest I've actually recorded this series, because for me it is past midnight on, not Christmas Day, because Christmas Day was technically yesterday. I was going to try and record it on Christmas Day, and I kept procrastinating. Now it's midnight. My cat's leaving the room. But, still recording it tonight anyways, because I told myself I was going to before I go to bed, so that's what I'm doing. But anyway, for those of you who don't know, or maybe new to the channel, forget the little spiel I was just on. For those of you who don't know, this is a little series I do, where I actually take cats that you guys, the viewers, have submitted, and I do my best to recreate them within The Sims 3. These can be your original characters, they can be made up off the top of your head. They can be based on cats that you've met in real life. Who knows? And the cats that you have submitted will later be added to the world of my Warriors Challenge at a later date, and may turn up somewhere just like as a cameo, or possibly even join one of the groups. They can be loners, kitty pets, rogues, wanderers, possibly even former clan cats, just like the cats who started the whole thing off to begin with. I do have a form that you can use to submit up to 2 cats at a time, because it's all my game can handle is 2 cats at a time. But, if you aren't able to use the form, feel free to leave a comment down below with the cat's name and appearance, and please keep it to the Warriors related videos, because it's kind of weird when I'm like looking through like another like Kingdom Hearts video and I see comments asking about Warriors, which I understand, just it's easier and kind of neater if it's kept to the Warriors videos, please. Because I can only make 2 cats at a time, the series is a little bit slow going. I have a list of cats that I'm going through from a long list of submissions. Your cats are... If it's been like a while since you've last submitted a cat, don't worry, I will get to it eventually. It's just gonna be a long while. I also cannot create kits in the game because the game doesn't let me. I can do elders, but the only workarounds to create kits are kind of a hassle and can make my game crash. So gotta be careful on that. I can make your cat like just barely apprentice age if that's the case, like just barely 6 moons. But if you want to see the little tiny furballs who like run around tripping over their paws, I can't do that. I'm so sorry. And also, I need to get into this quickly because, as I mentioned, the game does like to crash on me. Hopefully by the next time I record, I'm going to have a nicer laptop. I did get one for Christmas. I haven't set it up yet. So this may be the last episode on the new laptop, on the old laptop. Hopefully I can get a new one fixed up. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump in. Alright. So we got 2 cats who were submitted by Amber Rustin Dotzel, and the first cat is called Shadow, who is a rogue. So Shadow is a strong black cat with hazel eyes and scars on his tail and nose. So, kind of a strong physique is what I'm imagining. Let's see. What is kind of... American Bobtail is kind of more delicate face, actually. What is something that looks a little bit bolder? The Chartreuse, perhaps? I would have to definitely mess around with the eyes for that. What's the Himalayan look like? I would probably have to, like, modify a lot of stuff. I'm kind of just going through, like, all the different cats right now. I can work with this. I know it's kind of a skinny looking cat, but I can definitely work with it to give it like a bulkier build. Or does the ragdoll look right? Or the Savannah? Nope, we're going back to the Oriental. I can definitely work with the Oriental and make it look bulkier if I need to. Anyway, let's go to the coat. And hope that the game does not crash on me like it always loves to do. There we go. We're safe in the coat for now. If I go all the way down to where the whites are. Okay. White. Just so I have a plain base to work with, as usual. I'll just remove that one marking. And we're gonna go black. And gonna just kind of tweak it a little bit towards like a different shade. Because it always makes it like a lot more of a unique look. I think my cats are going nuts outside my door. I just saw like their shadows running by. But yeah, like taking the color and just kind of tweaking it a little bit so that it's not quite a solid black. Does mean like if it's next to another black cat, they're gonna have a somewhat different appearance. Let's see. It says you have scars on your nose and tail. I want to get like some more like texture before I do that. You know what? Let's go with something a little unusual. Because why not? It's always fun to like kind of do something different. I can take this. If I pull it more towards here and lighten it up. Lower the opacity on it, but it's like still some texture is in there. And then this, I might actually go ahead and pull all the way to like a pitch black. Let me actually pull this up a bit. The opacity on that. It's kind of covered up by the black marking, so you can't quite see it as well. But that kind of combination, it's kind of hurting my eyes actually with like the black on black, and I'm trying super hard to see. I can see it. I might want to do something else like on top to just kind of... I might do something kind of taking that color and tweaking it just a tad lighter. Because why not? Move it a little closer towards more of a gray, I suppose, rather than like a peach. Yeah, when I'm zoomed in like this, it's easier to see some of the markings. I might actually take this and do the belly with kind of the same color. Because why not? And maybe it's just like a paw. Like it's still like a black cat. Like if you weren't specifically looking for that one singular paw to be... You know, let's actually go with a hind leg, why not? If you weren't specifically looking for that hind paw to have like a black marking, you wouldn't know that that's the case. But that's what's going on. Actually, let's do the opposite leg. I know I keep changing it. But I'm trying to like... I feel like I always go with the left side. Let's go for the right this time. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Okay, and I have to remember, small scars on the nose and tail. So... let me actually pull this up above here. Let's go to the markings. I can definitely like take this. Let's make it kind of a more peachy color. I'm gonna kind of twist them to the sides, pull it more towards the face for now. Because if I'm going for the nose, I kind of want to have, like, much smaller markings. Oh, hang on. If I... Okay, pull it up towards there. I lower the opacity on it. That actually works a lot when I lower the opacity on the scars. Yeah. Something like that. Actually, let's... Yeah, I need to change up what the scars look like when they're... Come on. I'm not even moving. There we go. Sorry if I go pretty quiet sometimes. I just need to kind of focus on what I'm doing. And sometimes I get music stuck in my head, which probably is actually not the music that you guys are hearing right now. You guys are probably hearing... I don't know what's probably playing by now for you guys. It's probably still Druidic Dreams. In my head, I've just got Believer stuck in my head. I don't know why, but... I guess it was because I watched an animatic with that song recently. I don't know. I'm not here to talk about my life. I'm here to work on... this. That's... I need to get it, like, on the nose. How do I do it, like, just on the nose? Okay, you know what? That's good enough. That's good enough. I probably got it exactly in that same spot already and just gave up on it. Just gonna stick with that for now. On the tail, it's going to be a little bit harder. Let's get that same color going. Needs to be small is what it said, so... See, it's kind of hard to do on the tail because it's going to just want to look like stripes rather than a scar. This might be the best I can do for the tail, honestly. Something like this, at least. If I go small, it's not gonna look like scars. Or it's gonna look much wider than when I had it, like, stretched out like this. That actually works really well for small scars. It's kind of funny. When I had it, like, shrunken down, it looks, like, much bigger. But now it's stretched out way long like this. It's, like, it's definitely, like, small scars. Like, you can see it more when it's, like, highlighted. But as it is, you barely notice it. It's kind of cool. I really do like that, actually. That is a fun look. So let's move on to the fur shape. Okay, density. I'm actually gonna up the density on this cat. Maybe a little bit of curliness to the fur, because why not? You're at fluffy. Let me get like a little bit more of an almost bulky look going on. Yeah, that definitely like adds to a bit more of the physique when I do that. Okay, come on. Okay. We're leaving coat and going to shape, and we're safe. Okay. So, You're a strong black cat, so let's get you a slightly bigger build for sure. Where is cat size? There we go. Let's get you a bigger build. Not necessarily a massive cat, but a bigger cat. Body thickness, that's definitely up quite a bit. Give you a bit more of that musculature, kind of bulk you out. Neck length, I'm actually going to tug in the neck length just a bit. Where's the next scale? There it is. If I widen it a bit. There we go. Chest scale will kind of bulk out. Where's the stomach scale? Also kind of bulk that out a bit. Tail length, why not go a little bit shorter? Because why not? The eyes, let's definitely go with like the more serious shape. And you have hazel eyes. So let's kind of pull... Let's see, I'm trying to like think of... Hazel's kind of like a brown-green, right? So kind of brown there. Kind of a yellowy green here. A little bit more of the yellowy green color. Maybe make it a little bit darker so it blends in with that brown. And kind of brighten it up just a bit. Or we can go with more of a brown color. Kind of flecked into the eyes like so. It's kind of an interesting sort of... You know what? That actually works pretty well like that. I do kind of really like that color. Let's see, is there like a brow thing I can change? Cause, I can change your head width a bit. That's fine. Let's see, brow something. I don't know. Brow depth. Okay, that's fine. I might actually want to... I might want to change the muzzle quite a bit, actually. The nose, I'm actually going to pull more towards a black color, I think. Can kind of shrink it down a little bit. Actually, I want to change the ears a bit as well. They are in a kind of pretty fun position. Let's just kind of make them more of an average size. And this is a really cool looking cat. So this is what Shadow looks like. So let's go ahead and start working on the personality. Says that traits are aggressive, hunter, and quiet. They are good friends with Stone, and be quick to judge. If a cat gets close to him, he will be kinder to them. So the traits are aggressive, hunter, and quiet. Okay, I'm gonna give you a much lower voice, I think. Okay. And you were Submitted by Amber, Preston, Dotzel. So thank you, Amber, for submitting Shadow, and now I'm going to work on Stone. Of course, the cat based on my cattails cat shows up. Anyway, the second cat is Stone, who is a Tom, and also still a rogue. So, Stone is described as being a gray cat with a blind eye with a scar on it. Pretty simple description. Should be pretty easy to find, like just a general base. You know what, why not play with something a little bit different? I'm actually going to close my eyes and just kind of like scroll through, moving my mouse side to side slightly. Hopefully not so far side to side I'm completely clicking off. And Abyssinian. Okay, this is a cat I've always liked to play with in the past. Okay, coat, please work. Coat, thank you. Let's hit the white cat and hope for the best. And hoping for the best, advanced mode. Please do not crash on me, laptop, thank you. Okay. So, Stone is a gray cat. So, gray should be fine. I'm gonna kind of hit a slightly darker shade. And let's go slightly more this color. Still gray, just slightly more like a brownish gray than average, which is fine. And let's start like giving you a slightly different look as well. You know, we're gonna go ahead and take this and kind of slightly lighten that. And slightly darken that. And it makes for a very fun looking cat, just doing something subtle like that. I don't do it often, but like this particular marking, very fun. I should probably use it more often. Probably also going to do a little bit of cat eyeshadow just for the heck of it, because it looks super cool when I do. Now let's go a little bit more subtle. So let's pull this up here. Kind of darken it a bit. And this will lighten. I kind of like that. It does make for a very unusual look, but I like it. I might go for like another sort of marking of some sort. Another sort of some sort. I can talk words well. You know, I'm not sure what kind of marking I want to go with. Let's try something like this. My head is just playing a bunch of Dream SMP music on repeat. Very good, by the way. Once we get back into playing Minecraft someday, so I might do that. But anyway... that actually does make for a very fun sort of look. Just a sort of subtle marking, but it works really well. Okay, and... so you have a blind eye with a scar on it, which eye... let's go with the right eye, because I don't usually do that one enough. So let's go ahead and pull this to like there. Come on. You know what? That could be actually a really cool looking scar right there. If I could take it to like this peachy looking color, lower the opacity on it. I actually might darken that because it'll look better against the gray, perhaps. Bring it a little closer to... It's always a matter of like trying to find which color contrasts the best with the color cat you're working with. Like, on a darker colored cat, you want to use like lighter colors, but on a lighter colored cat, you want to use darker colors. Otherwise, the markings just don't show up. You're kind of a medium color, so something like that works. Hello, Simba. Welcome back. If I pull that up, and that can actually work pretty well. Yeah, that works. That works pretty well. So, fur length. You're at long tail. Why not just go fluffy? 'Cause why not? It's kind of nice to have a cat that doesn't just like have the default long fur. Okay, and if we can get to shape, we're safe. Yes, we're in shape. We're safe. So, what kind of build do I want you to have? I kind of want to work on the face first thing. Eyes, I'm going to do 2 separate colors. This one is blind, so whatever color I go with... Okay, what color eyes should you have normally? Let's see, this eye... Why not go with kind of like a blue or a green color? Let's go green, because green can be like really pretty against... Simba, you're going nuts. Careful, kitten. See, that can be like really pretty. Okay, and whatever I do here... No, that's the wrong thing. This one is gonna be kind of much more faded. As well as this one. Ah. Let's kind of just pull it all the way like up to being something more like that. Okay, so the right eye gonna be slightly more unfocused than the left. Just enough that like as the eyes are kind of like looking around, doesn't quite look straight on. Almost like a lazy eye. There'll be moments like during full animations where like it will like lock on straight on. Can't really do anything about that. I noticed that with Albatross the other day. Apparently that's just something that the animation does sometimes when it's not necessarily supposed to. You know what, let's actually raise the brow on you because it's kind of cute. We can widen the jaw a bit if we wanted to. Let's actually do the nose kind of more lighter gray. Kind of bordering on brown, perhaps? Or this is more of a brown over here. It's kind of cute. I like that. Eyes, I think I want to shrink down the eyes just a bit. Can probably bring the eyes a little closer together. Change things up a bit. And as for the build, I kind of want to make you a little bit smaller, because that'd be kind of cute. I'm on head, I want to see body. There we go. Body size small. Just a tad smaller, because it's kind of cute. So not too much. More like that. Body length. Why not go a little bit longer? Because it might be fun. You know, let's actually alter the ears a bit as well, because I haven't done anything with that. Slightly floppy, perhaps? The shape? Why not? Ear tip angle? Let's kind of do something a little bit more playful like that. I can move the ear position all the way to like the top of the head. Or all the way to the side. Let's bring it to the top, I think. Yeah. You know what? This is fine. I like this. This can be a little bit bigger. There we go. So, your traits, your personality is that you're a flirty, friendly hunter, and you're the only one close to Shadow so far, and both she-cats and toms are attracted to him. So, flirty's not really a trait that we can add in here, but we do have friendly, which I would have done for flirty, perhaps, regardless. And you're a hunter. Let's see, maybe proud? Proud pets think they're better than others, make their own image a top priority, and will constantly be doing their hygiene so they're more, like, attractive to other cats, perhaps? I kind of want to say that for Stone. How does that seem? We can do, like, a slightly more medium voice for you. Yeah, that can work. Okay, and you are also submitted by Amber Rustin Dotzel. So, we have now just completed making Shadow and Stone. So thank you so much, Amber, for submitting both of these cats. Hopefully they'll be added to the world at a later time. But thank you so much for submitting them. I'm only going to be doing these two cats for this episode because the Sims 3 issues and everything. Hopefully my new laptop will be able to run the game better. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up around here. So if you guys enjoyed watching this episode, please go ahead and feel free to hit the like button and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. Or if you have a cat that you would like to submit, go ahead and either submit it on the form on my website, or leave a comment down below with the cat's name and description of their appearance and personality. And go ahead and hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe out there, friends.